In the previous step, we created the project and gave it a name. Now we move to the Model tab and define the structure of our data. We start with the easiest part, the About page, where we introduce ourselves. What content will this page have? A photo, a first name, a last name, a mini bio, and an extended bio. If we were to define it using TypeScript, it would look something like this, just like the About interface. Full name, which is of type string, such as picture, which is of type media. We'll put media here, although autocomplete doesn't help. Short bio, which is of type string, and extended bio, which is also of type string. More or less, it would look like this. Let's create the About entity with the fields we've defined. To do this, we click on Add New Model and name it About. Now we start adding fields. We begin with the picture. So we add a new field and name it Picture, and the type will be media. It is not a collection, and as a validation rule, we will make it a required field. We add the next field, and this will be full name. It will be of type short text, which maps to a string without markdown. It will not be a collection, and it will be a required field. Next, short bio, same as before. This will be short text, it is not a collection, and it will be a required field. And finally, the extended biography. New field, we will name it extended bio. The type will be long text. This long text supports Markdown. It cannot be a collection, and as a validation, we specify that it must be a required field. We click Save. And now we have our entity. Let's go to the core of our site. We want to display posts. To do this, we will define the post entity. What content will a post have? Well, the title, the publication date, the author, we have it here. The post summary, a header image and the content in Markdown with embedded photos, code, etc. If it were TypeScript, it would look something like interface post. And here we would have title, which is of type string, date, which is of type date, author of type string, summary of type string, image of type media string, and here we would also have content, which would be string or long text, the one we use for Markdown. Let's create the post entity with the fields we've defined. We go back. Here we have About Entity. We click on Add New Model. And for model name, we enter post and start adding fields. The first one is title, which will be of type short text. It is not a collection and you must provide it. Next, date, which will be of type date. And it is not a collection, and the same applies. You must provide it. Next is author, which we will set as type string or short text. Validation required. Now let's move on to summary, which is also of type short text and will be mandatory to provide. Next, we move on to the header image. We'll name it image. It will be of type media, and the same applies. You must provide it. And finally, the post content. We add a field and specify that it will be called content. It will be of type long text, so we have Markdown, and it will also be mandatory to provide. We click Save. And now we have our structure created. If we go back here and click on model, we can see About and post. Now let's enter some data.